guys, it's Shy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video guys, we are just gonna sit down and play with makeup. I have no particular look in mind. This is just gonna be like a get ready with me, hang out situation. I hope that works. Yeah, I have been in San Diego the last week, so my filming schedule has been thrown off quite a bit. I tried to film in the hotel room, guys, and the lighting, the sun kept shifting and I was just like, I can't do this. So goal is to sit down and try to pre-film today. So fingers crossed that works. First thing I'm gonna do though is prep my skin with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. I love this stuff. It feels so good on my skin. It feels really refreshing and it smells really, really good. And it's one of the only fragrance things that does not freak my skin out. So thank you, Wet n Wild. So as that sinks in, I am going to take just a tiny bit of the Milk Hydro Grip Primer and really focus it more in the T-zone area to begin with, and then slowly move it outward. The two of these mixed together so good on the face. Oh my god. Okay, and then I'm hoping this will match my tan. Oh, it should. Okay, so this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. I have it in the shade 41NN. I am currently self-tan, but I had matched this to my natural tan when I was out by the pool, so I'm hoping that it's still somewhat of a good shade match. And then I am just going to grab a mirror to use off to the side. Let's use my Venus XL palette off to the side today. Oh, like an eyelash in my eye. The eyelash is out and we're ready to continue. So sponge I'm gonna use is my Mochi sponge from Shop Miss A. I love Shop Miss A. If you guys haven't shopped there, I don't know why. It's a dollar store online. I've gotten I have this little carrier that my sponge goes in off to the side over here. Most of my makeup brushes are from them. If you've been with my channel for a while, you've seen that, but highly recommend they stuff. So I'm just gonna go with a couple pumps and we are gonna hope that this matches decently. It might be a little bit lighter. It's not too bad. Yay. And I never self-tan my face. It causes it to break out, so I always try to match my foundation to my body. That is a good, just best practice in general, is to try to match it to your chest. And we are back and it's a really good shade match. Thank you, God. Oh my gosh. I was a little bit nervous about that, to be completely honest. I was like, please, please just let it match. For concealer, see if I can find it. I literally have been living out of makeup bags because of course I've been traveling and everything is just everywhere, I feel like, but it's okay because I'm learning lots of great stuff with my new job. I absolutely love it, so it's super exciting. I just miss being at home every day. So I am gonna use my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and definitely need a new one. Oh my God. This is in the shade Light. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit under my eyes right here. It's really, maybe a little bit right there. That's all I really feel like highlighting today. And if you guys are curious what self-tanner I use, I get a lot of questions about my self-tanner. I use the Bali Body self-tanner. I have been using it for many, many months now and it is so good. And then just taking whatever concealer is left over and just using it to bounce into the rest of my face. Now for powder today, I am gonna use my Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm just gonna dip into the top and not take too much, but just really focusing on setting really just under the eye and right here, because that's where I tend to get shiny throughout the day. I have been doing really, really natural makeup every single day for the last couple of weeks and I am loving it, which is so crazy because for the longest time, I just wanted to do really dramatic makeup and now I'm through this completely different phase. And honestly, what I think has really sparked it is my skin has never looked this good ever in my life. Since I switched up my skincare routine and everything, I've been able to go really light coverage with my makeup. Like my new every single day makeup is the Dior Backstage in 2.5N. This I've been using every single day. I literally just do this, like a brow gel, a light bronzer, bronzer right here, mascara, and I'm out the door. Like, who is she? I don't know who she is. But that's literally my go-to San Diego. If you guys want to see something super natural like that, let me know and I will totally film that. Moving along though. So I am going to slightly contour today because I have not contoured in, I cannot remember when. So I'm going to use my AOA Studios High Def F10 brush, and I'm going to dip into my Cover FX contour palette. And I'm just going to go gently right here. And I'm going to blend it out with another brush. I just want to lay it down. And then, no, let me still use the smaller one for the sides of my nose. So I'm going to take the High Def E110 to do my nose, and I'm going to go just on the side. And I always like to really make sure I bring it in there, and I feel like that really helps with the contour looking a little bit more natural, like that natural shadow is just kind of coming down. I mean, contour doesn't look completely natural, but it helps. And then I always cut off the bottom of my nose and add a little line right there. That helps, and I just pat down. Now to blend out the sides, I have this little crown brush, so I'm just going to take it and just buff very gently until it's all blended in. Okay, contour is buffed in. I've been doing that a lot more, and it just keeps it a little bit more focused, because I'm going to bring my bronzer and my blush on top of it anyway, and it's just a little bit easier. So for bronzer, I am going to use my Fenty bronzer. It's so good. I have been using this in every video. I'm sure you guys have seen it by now, but this one is just everything I want a bronzer to do. And this is a Morphe angled brush. I honestly forget what the name of this Morphe brush is, but literally like any angled brush. Like I have this one from Sephora. It's like the same thing basically. It's just what I like to apply my bronzer with. I like to really take my time, like not adding additional product, but really blending it in so that the skin looks nice and blended and sun-kissed. I'm all about that bronze life. And then I'm gonna take my sponge and just tap right underneath so that if any of the bronze or anything fall down, we'll get it cleaned up. For blush, I'm gonna use the Burt's Bees blush in Bare Peach. I live and breathe for Kathleen Lights. I love her. And I know Toasted Cinnamon is one of her favorites. And I don't know why I had never tried any of the Burt's Bees blushes. And I picked this one up in San Diego. And guys, I am obsessed with it. It is so good. So I'm just going to take a little bit. I haven't tried Toasted Cinnamon. I feel like I really want to now though, because this one is just so good. It has a tiny bit of a sheen. Not much though, but just enough where it's gonna be really, really healthy looking. And then I just like to retake my little spongy, and I just like to pounce it gently over everything so that we're nice and blended. But isn't that such a pretty blush? Oh, I love it so much. Okay, moving along. I don't know what I want to do on my brows. Honestly, I've done just brow gel every single day, and I'm so lazy that I kind of want to do it again, but I feel like I should do something else. So we're gonna, you know, we're gonna dive into Kylie. I love my Kylie Kybrow. I have it in the shade Blonde, so I'm gonna quickly just do my brows because you guys have seen them a million times, and be right back. Okay, so brows are on and we are ready to go. I think for today I'm gonna play with my Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I have not played with this palette in a hot minute, and I really, really like it. So I am going to do that today. All right, first things first, I need a little brush. So this, oh my God, my brush went flying, so let's pick another one. I am going to use, this one works just fine. This is the AOA Studios E127 brush, and I am going to first dip into Cake Mix. And I'm gonna pop this right into the crease. And I did not set my concealer on my eyes per usual. Well, I didn't really put any concealer on today. I just kind of had my foundation go over it, but I feel like these work really, really nicely with a stickier base. Like not like crazy sticky, but I like the way that it applies when my concealer is like a little bit more on the tacky side. Anyway, we are just working that shade up. And then I feel like on the eyes, it's a little bit more warm tone than it looks in there, and I really, really like this shade. I'm just taking it a little bit lower and just focusing more in the crease to add that depth. Perfect. And then I am going to keep with the same brush, and I am going to dip into, what do I want to do? Maybe I'm going to dip into Ouch, which is right next to it, just to deepen up the outer portion and add a little bit more of that brown into it. I'm doing more back and forth and then gently blending it out over here. And then let's see. Do I want to deepen it even more? No, I think that's enough. I think that's enough for right now. I am going to take my PC22 Peaches and Cream brush, and I am going to dip into Cake Mix, and I'm going to put it right under the eyeball and really blend this out. And don't worry, we're not done with the lid yet. We're going to go back and add some sparkly. I just like really tying that in because then it kind of gives me an idea of like what I want to do with the actual lid space. And this is like literally one of the best brushes ever. I cannot live without this little brush. Because you can use it for like blending cut creases, you can use it for right under the eye. It's just such a good brush. Now I need a synthetic brush, so let me grab this little guy. So this came in like a brush set. I don't know necessarily. Actually, no, I'm gonna use this one because this one I can tell you what it does. This is my BH number 5 brush, and I think that I wanna put sweetener all over the lid. So I am gonna first, I can't remember if I have to wet this one or not, so let's first go in dry. That's so pretty dry. I might not have to wet it. Let's see. That is such a pretty color. Oh my God. So just patting this literally all over the lid so we get that really pretty color down. And I love these synthetic brushes because you can obviously use them wet, but they help to really just pack the color on when you want to do it dry like this too. Because some shadows, I mean, if I wanted this to be really, really intense, I could of course wet the brush, but I mean, I feel like that's pretty enough on its own. And I am, as you can tell, kind of like going back and forth to muddle that line, so because we're not doing like a cut crease moment with this. Of course, if you want to, you can, of course, but that is not the vibe that I am going for right now. And then I'm gonna take my original brush with no extra product and just kind of go over the entire area so that we get a little bit more of a gradient. And then that shimmer, I'm kind of dragging it so it just blends with everything. Like that. I hope that made sense. For inner corner, I am gonna use Candy Floss, and I'm gonna use it on this little PC07 brush. I'm just picking that up and putting it right here. And this is so pretty because it has like almost like a pinky iridescence in it. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but it's really, really pretty in person. So just popping that right in there. And then I think I want to do lashes today because I've not done lashes in freaking forever. And I picked up some new ones and I'm really excited to try them out. So it's these ones. I mean, they're not new lashes in general, but they're new to me. So these are from Jasmine Brown and they're from Yalorde. And hopefully I don't have to cut them because I don't think I have any scissors by me. Oh my god, and it comes with glue. Perfect. Even better. I love when like little lash packs come with glue. Oh no, these are gonna fit my eye just fine. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna first put on some mascara. If I can find which bag my mascara is. Literally, guys, like this is what I'm dealing with right now. This is what, and that's why I'm like so lost. I'm like, which bag is the mascara in? Which bag is this in? I don't know. I need to like get my travel needs organized a little bit better. Okay guys, so I just went in with my Yalorde lashes glue. I really like these lashes. I feel like they're not too natural, but they are natural enough where like it's not gonna look too crazy. Cause you guys know me, like normally like I do like my big old dramatic lashes. These are so pretty though, especially for me like not wearing lashes for like 3 weeks. Like this feels really nice. Okay. So moving along now, I think for highlighter today, I'm gonna go in with one of my favorites. This is the Mega Glow Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter from Wet n Wild and Goddess Glow. Like this stuff is so freaking pretty. And I like to really layer it on, and then I am going to take my finger and just tap it in. And then I like to take the rest of it on my spongy and just bounce it. And this will blend beautifully over powders, over anything. Like it's just such a pretty like moment. And you can layer it up a lot, like if you want like a really intense glow. You can blot it out like what I'm doing if you want something a little bit more subtle. To make it more subtle, my best tip is to first go in with your finger and then to take a sponge to really bounce it out, and then it's gonna just leave you with that natural little bit of glow. And then I like to take it, of course, tip of my nose, and then I bring it up. I love a good tip of the nose highlight though. And take whatever is left and just run it on my Cupid's bow. But isn't that pretty? I really like it. Okay guys, and for lips today, I think I'm gonna do this pink lip gloss. This is from Victoria's Secret. It is in the shade Pinky. It's new, so I have to peel this plastic thing off of it. But I just picked it up and it looks really nice. So hopefully, oh yeah. Oh my god, it smells so good. I love Victoria's Secret lip glosses because they're not sticky. The ones in the tube I think are like this one. What a good like Your Lips But Better shade. Not sticky at all. Oh my god, I'm really excited about this. I've never tried this shade before. I was kind of nervous because it looks like really pink in the jar, but it's really pretty on the lips. It's not too much. Yay! Oh my god, okay. And then to bring it all together, I am going to set it with what we originally sprayed our face with, that 3-in-1 primer water. Okay guys, and this is today's look. I actually really like the way that everything turned out. I feel like it's like natural but still kind of glam, which has been, like I've said, my total vibe lately. I am just, maybe it's just being in San Diego, especially like, because before I was like moving, especially being in San Diego, it's just like, I've been totally just like loving the beach weather, and I'm just kind of letting my hair do whatever it wants to do, and very light makeup, so I'm all about that vibe right now. But I really like the way that this turned out. Let me know what y'all think. And again, if you guys want me to do a super natural look that I've been doing every day with the Dior, let me know. Do you guys like a more natural look video? I know I've been doing a lot more of them recently. Do you miss the more dramatic makeup looks? Let me know. I mean, makeup videos for me are almost like an ASMR. Like I just like watching them. I mean, I don't get like an ASMR response, but they're just like relaxing. So like I'll watch, for example, I'll watch like Alyssa Ashley could be doing anything. She could be painting like a stripe on a canvas, and I would just watch her just because I love her and it's just relaxing. I don't care what makeup look she necessarily does, but let me know what you guys think. Do you like them more natural? Do you like more dramatic? Because at the end of the day, I want to make videos for y'all. All right. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you next video. Bye.